Hey everybody, welcome to Executive Zone. My name is Edwin Zapata. Bitcoin, crab market, NFTs, things are going crazy. We got lots to talk about today, so let's get to it. Hey everybody, welcome to Executive Zone. My name is Edwin Zapata. If it's your first time here, make sure that you follow on Instagram and TikTok. That's where you'll be able to find me the most. Shout out to all of you that got started with us in our community that wanted to learn about NFTs. This Saturday and Sunday, the 22nd and 23rd of January, we are doing a free boot camp, a 2-day special. Don't worry, no purchase necessary. This is not a sales pitch, where you get full access to a NFT bootcamp where you're going to learn from start to finish how to start, how to get involved with NFTs, how to find them, search for them, and find projects so you can start investing yourself, because things are going crazy, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So make sure you follow on social media. Everything you see will be in the description. So let's get right to what's going on with Bitcoin, because we seem to be in a bit of a crab market. Now, I'm not a TA expert, so I'm going to share with you the little bit that I know from what I see, because we are still currently just barely touching 42,000. We're at 41,939 at the time of recording this, but thankfully we haven't dipped back down into the high 39,000s. But we did struggle the other day to break past the 44,000. So we just barely broke past it. We didn't hit 45,000, and we've just been kind of sliding along. What some people would refer to this as a crab market, because we're neither going up, we're not bullish, or bearish, so we're not really going up or down. To me, it seems like we don't have as much selling pressure, but things could change. I could definitely be wrong. I'm still learning technical analysis, so that's just how I'm seeing it, because we are still holding this support level pretty strong. But I honestly, with the news that's coming out, like gold today went up over 240 points, or pips for those that are into forex, which is quite a bit for a day. Okay, so that's Bitcoin. I'm obviously very bullish long term. I mean, who isn't? But I think things like with what happened in Kazakhstan can totally change what may happen in Bitcoin itself, and maybe shift more money into other parts of the crypto market. So in my opinion, I think it's possible that we may see Bitcoin not hit such parabolic runs, and that money may be going elsewhere in the crypto space. Now, with NFTs, people are going NFT crazy, NFT this, NFT that. What's everybody talking about? Gary Vee himself is quite the revolutionary. If you don't know who he is, definitely look him up. This guy is able to like detect trends. He probably has a crystal ball, or he travels to the future or something. Maybe he's part of, one of the creators of The Simpsons. Who knows? Because they also seem to get things right as well. But something that Gary Vee did was he partnered up with a restaurant. And no, he's not a chef. For those of you that don't know him, he's not a chef. He is involved in fine wine. So I mean, this was smart of him, because then he can sell his wine. But for you to access this restaurant, you had to have an NFT. And there were two levels of NFTs that you could buy. At the time, one of them was over $8,000, and the other one was over $13,700. So one was 2.5 Ether, the other one was 4.25 Ether. That's the cryptocurrency for those of you that aren't familiar. So could you imagine paying $8,000, over $8,000, to have access to a restaurant? You better be getting more than just the appetizers, because for that price range, you better have deep pockets. And on the restaurant side, this better be some good food, because all this really gave you was access to their dining room, an outdoor lounge, and there was a few other perks. Obviously, when you get one of these types of NFTs, it's for status. You're not getting it to get a burger at McDonald's. You're not getting it for something small. You're getting it because if you go here, you are of a certain class or level, and it's something to show off. Because Imagine if somebody sees that you went to this restaurant. They can't even get in. You understand? They can't even get into the restaurant. They can't even make a reservation. There is no wait. You have to be exclusive, and it's an exclusive membership. So I know it's not perfect the way that they have it set up, but I think this is the beginning of what's to come when it's dealing with different places, because you want places to have value. So if it's going to be a restaurant where maybe the NFT is, maybe it's like more of a generic restaurant, maybe the NFTs to enter this place are like $100 or $200. But then that if they're doing it NFT style, they better deliver. So that now the expectation is going to be much higher in terms of quality and value that they're going to be delivering to you as the customer, because if not, then these NFTs will be worthless. And if nobody buys the NFT, then no one's going to the restaurant. This article itself is talking about how they think how they see the NFT market shows signs of slowing down. I don't know who came up with this. I don't know who saw that. I don't know who's like making that up. But let me put things into perspective here. Currently, at the time of recording this, it's January 2022. We are just past mid-January. Since September of 2021, the amount of NFT holders have over tripled. This isn't a few thousand people. It's not a few 100,000 people. This is like millions of people. And tell me how it shows signs of slowing if we have over tripled the amount of people. How is it that it shows signs of slowing? And by the way, all the articles will be in the description below. How is it that it shows signs of slowing if you have something like this, where you have big players like Ralph Lauren entering the metaverse to target young shoppers? Which, by the way, you got to pay attention when they say target young shoppers, because they are already thinking in the future. They already know that the next generations are not going to be at the regular mall like we all grew up with. They're going to be in the metaverse. And I don't understand why people can't like differentiate the two. Metaverse is basically like gaming. Ralph Lauren enters, like if you rephrase this, Ralph Lauren enters the gaming world. Whereas before, if you had something like Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo, and they made their own games, or maybe Activision and all of these gaming things, they could not use like Ralph Lauren, they could not use Apple or any of these products in their games unless they paid royalties for using those brands. But now these brands will basically give you stuff so that you can sell it because they make money. These brands are positioning themselves to have their own product placement in places where nobody could afford to have them there. So there is no way that this NFT space is slowing down. If Ralph Lauren is entering, all of their other companies and their partners are entering as well. And who knows where. And then when all these different metaverses can be interchangeable, you'll be able to buy like a polo or a shirt or a sweater or a hat from one metaverse and wear it and use it somewhere else. Maybe when you buy actual apparel in real life, it'll come with an NFT that you can display in the game or metaverse. Like in Grand Theft Auto, you buy a blazer, a jacket, or heart boxers that you run around with red sneakers and no clothes. Not talking about anyone specific, just saying. Or even a green suit, a green alien suit, or a purple alien suit. In real life, you buy it, and then in the game or metaverse, you can run around with it. So with Ralph Lauren stepping into it, there's no way that the NFT market is slowing down. Now, you're going to have people that get scared when they see things like this. I know this is a few days late to talk about the crypto.com hack and whatever, but I wanted to throw this in here because crypto.com themselves, they give people access to NFTs. You're not going to have the average person go out of their way to create a MetaMask wallet and link their wallet to whatever site, buy Ethereum over here, send it to the MetaMask, and then connect it, and then buy it, and then hold it here, or hold it on this site, or instead make a BNB section and blah, blah, blah. The average person is not going to do all that. Maybe to you and myself, it's not a big deal, and we're okay taking the extra steps and learning and, you know, going on to OpenSea or Solana, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, or Wax, Atomic Hub. But the average person won't. The average person is using something like this because it's user friendly on a centralized exchange. Oh my God, these people were hacked. Well, guess what? Apparently they got reimbursed. So that's a safety cushion that these people are going to love because they feel safer. So as this gets fixed, people will feel better about entering these spaces through these sections. And that's why I put this here. Okay. Which, by the way, because this is in the related post section, I wanted to just throw this out there. Bitmart is where I had my Poo wallet. So all the crap coins, I had it in there. And Bitmart made it very difficult for me to take my money out of that exchange. What ended up, if you have Bitmart and if you can get your money out, in my opinion, just take it out and use something else. Because I would try to withdraw my funds from that wallet to like another wallet. Then it would say, change your password. Okay, no problem. You guys got hacked. You guys screwed up. So I'll change my password. I change the password so I can withdraw my funds. Then it says, whoa, you cannot withdraw within 24 hours after changing your password. Okay, I mean, makes sense. You guys dropped the ball before, so maybe you're taking extra precautions. No problem, I'll wait. 24 hours passes, try to withdraw. Whoa, you got to change your password again. All right. Wait, you cannot withdraw 24 hours. This happened every day for a week. Every day for a week. And then I had to like redo their authenticate. Like it was a mess until I finally got it out. So I personally have said good riddance to Bitmart. See you later. Thanks, but no thanks. You guys dropped the ball hard, and then you didn't even let me take my funds out. And I did verify my documentation on there. So that's just me. If you like it, God bless you. And in closing with the last article here, this article talks about how the NFT market has had almost an 1,800% growth in 2021 with NFTs. And I'm telling you, if you look at the charts, you'll see it down in a second. It started off slow. Like there was not much money in NFTs, not as much money in NFTs, and then it just totally exploded. I spoke about it in a previous video, how they went from so many million to like hundreds of millions in the span of a few months. And that's insane. From 2019, it's like tens of millions. And then we're in the hundreds of millions to, I think it was like 10 billion. I don't remember what it was, but it was like explosive growth. And you can see it here in this chart itself. And it's only going to grow. There are a lot of projects that are total trash. And when it comes to the NFT space, as much as this is going to explode with a lot of money and a lot of projects, a lot of ideas, and a lot of technology, I believe that there will be a bit of an implosion, but I think it's necessary. I think it would be the NFT space's version of a pullback in the market because there's so much crap out there. So as people become more involved in the NFT space, they're going to be able to say, oh, wait, I don't need this picture of a penguin or just because it's a monkey, I have to buy it. I'm actually looking for something that's of value, and I'm only going to buy things of value. I saw this one, I think it was like Doge Dogs, where if you buy it, their plan is to have like a soccer tournament on the planet Mars in 2035. Are you kidding me? God bless you if that happens. All power to you. But like some people will buy it because they think, oh my goodness, like I'll be owning an NFT because we're going to have a soccer match on the planet Mars in the next 14 years or 13 years. And that's just one example of many. I think we personally have not even seen the true potential of what NFTs can do, which I think is an awesome thing because there's so much growth. And I think the best things in the NFT space and in the crypto market, I think the best things haven't even been invented yet or thought of, and we are almost there with that. So I think it's going to be exciting times this weekend for NFTs. Again, like I mentioned earlier, the 22nd and 23rd, we are doing a 2-day boot camp. So make sure that you check me out on social media, TikTok and Instagram. DM me on Instagram and I will send you the link, not just for this weekend, but I'll send you the link to our NFT channel, which has over 13,000 members, where we drop value on NFTs on a daily basis that you can use to start generating profits for yourself as a source of information, because there's so much out there that you can utilize. I hope you found all of that helpful. Let me know in the comments. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button. I will catch you on social media. Keep smiling. Don't let anybody piss you off, and I'll catch you on the next one.